Okay, hello everybody. Okay, yeah. So today will probably mostly be about ideas and prototyping stuff. Okay, hello everybody. That would be good. And I need to mute my other live stream. It's not good. Okay, yeah. So there we go. Okay. I realized I was muted the entire opening, so I've been talking for the last 2 minutes and I was muted, so that's lovely. Oh, car gaming don't need a crash. Cool. Let's see, I need my phone. I'm using my phone as my chat, so that's a bit behind, so that'll be annoying. But hopefully the update's soon. This is what you guys were saying before. I feel like it can be a type of games and there's a mechanic feature that makes the gameplay be chaotic at the moment. Yeah. So I was thinking about, I like have these cool explosion things I've done in my other games. Let's see. Is that cool? So I thought that could be one of the cool features. Let me show you guys. Dashboard. Where was it? Ebony game. Here we go. So in this game, I had some cool explosions for this. I'll show you. Ooh, that's a bit loud. Let me turn that down. How do I mute the tab? I do not. Okay. Bear with the audio for now. I had these cool like pixel explosions that I think are really cool. So I thought replicating those would be a cool idea. So yeah, let's just suck on this. Oh, because that's ugly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so ideas. Okay, let there be chaos. My phone isn't updating chat, that's very annoying. Okay, let's minimize this and put this on the side. Oh, and then you guys see chat twice though, yeah. Okay, first stream, bear with me, try and get this working. Let's see, oh my god. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I can see all your lovely edges. Okay. Let's move here. How do I move? Okay, let's just grab. Let's just start again then. Okay. Attempt 2. Okay. Let there be chaos. Okay. So chaos. I know one of the first ideas when I saw this was some sort of like Godzilla thing. So like you're playing like the Godzilla monsters destroying stuff. That'd be kind of cool. I have no idea how that would work though, like in terms of mechanics and stuff. Oh, my handwriting's not good. Okay, Godzilla, so loads of destruction and blowing stuff up. That'd be cool. That'd be chaos. Okay. Let's see. I've been playing a lot of Hades recently, and they have this like, what's it called? This like, what's it called? Like the cool system. That's kind of cool. It'll be like, and you kind of like get this ability from the god. That's really cool. So something like that could be interesting. There's some sort of like fury meter. Oh, that looks like an E. That's not good. Yeah. Some sort of like fury or rage kind of theme. What about road rage? That could be a cool idea. Like the chaos of traffic. Have you guys played Mini Motorways? Any of you? That's a really fun game that I've been playing recently. By Dinopo, people made Mini Metro. That's cool. So road rage. Road rage. Oh, one of my friends also suggested, what was it? Pyromaniac stuff. With fire. That'd be chaos. Any of you have any cool ideas you want to share? Let's see, what kind of genres would be cool? Got platformers. I made loads of platformers, so I probably don't want to do that. And then everyone makes top-down shooters, so that'll be kind of boring. I'm noticing while I'm doing this how much I put my hand over my mouth. Wait, no. Anyway, platformers. What other stuff would be cool? I don't know. Let's have a look at my Steam library. What other games I get inspiration from? Okay, good. I'm not muted. I was very scared that was the case. Have a look at my Steam library. Hades. Replicating Hades would be quite fun. Like doing some sort of like top-down brawler kind of game. That could be cool. I think something more like abstract and mini motorways could be fun as well. Let's go back to the whiteboard over here. Okay. Let's see. So I might try and get my phone working now, so I don't have to put the chat on the board. Have a look. I do not know why this isn't updating. I'm not good at using my phone for YouTube recently, so I need to try and get this working. There we go, that's better. Okay, so we can get rid of this annoying menu over here and minimize that. And okay, full screen. Okay. So. Yeah, chaotic in a moment. Yeah, I think something that's like quite adaptive and then you have a lot of control over the chaos. So like controlled chaos. Or maybe like overcooked, where you have like maybe chaos from like multiplayer, but that wouldn't work in game jam games. That could be cool. Ooh, that looks ugly, and when we do that. This is really testing my handwriting capabilities. Controlled chaos. So you could be like trying to organize something like, what's that game called? Factorio, like where you kind of like build stuff. You really got. What's your jump? It's Let There Be Chaos. So yes, trying to come up with ideas for this. I should check out your YouTube channel. Oh, I remember seeing your name before. Okay, Controlled Chaos. This is a very open theme. I feel like there's so many things. Like, I assume a lot of people go down like the top-down shooter route. Like, probably quite common. Let's see. Okay, Controlled Chaos. Oh, in Hades, there's also that, what's it called? That person, what was it? What's her name again? Chaos Hades. They like give you like, if you guys have played Hades, so there's like these godlike upgrade systems. And so you have like Zeus who gives you like lightning bolt effects, and Poseidon gives you like knockback stuff. And then one of these other people is called Chaos, and they give you like negative effects, but then they like boost your stats after a while. Kind of weird. Much space chaos and power is an idea. How about a wooden world where you can burn to get through obstacles, but you can burn too much, you die? Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, burning is quite a cool feature. I should add that to the list of ideas. I think giving the player some sort of control over this chaos would be quite interesting, or having them be the person who does the chaos. Pyro, we got burning. My handwriting not good today. Okay, burning. Yeah, I think burning is a cool feature. Like burning, destroying buildings, like this Godzilla kind of thing. I think road rage could be a fun take as well. That would be a bit more creative. That could be kind of interesting. I have no idea how that would work though. Controlled chaos. I think, yeah, having the player have some sort of control over how the. Oh my god, my drawing tablet isn't good actually. That's good. Some sort of control over the chaos is very important. I think that's something I need to play into. I think we're just trying to come up with a genre. I think that's the biggest thing. So, what type of genre? So, okay, no platforms. I made way too many platformers in the past. Like, I spent 4 years making a platform. I made a platform for my Steam game over here. Quick plug. This loads. So, probably no more platformers. Let's see. Top-down shooters are very common and also quite easy to make, so probably won't do that. So, maybe some sort of strategy game or tactics game. That could be fun. Like, this road rage idea is very intriguing to me. I think that could be cool. Some sort of road chaos. Like, if you guys haven't played Mini Metro, or not Mini Metro, Mini Motorways, this is a really fun game. Very good. And so you're kind of like, so what you're doing, let me find a good screenshot to show you guys. Actually, I know, I can show you one of my best runs on Twitter. Let's see. Oh, actually, I should make a tweet about the live stream as well. I should do that. Let's go down. It's not loading fast enough. There we go. Yeah. So you have all these different cars that all these different houses that spawn, and then you have to try and get the cars from there to their coloured supermarket, mall, and destination. Though having only one mechanic of a flamethrower would be boring. Does anyone have any ideas? Yes, ideas would be very helpful right now. I think. Let's see. I think the chaos of a system would be quite interesting. So like traffic system, some sort of factory system could be quite cool. I remember there was this game made for maybe the GMT game jam, I think it was. They was like trying to build letters for factories. That was quite interesting. Let's see. So let's have some color to this. So I like the idea of road rage. That's quite interesting. Burning is very cool. You'd be burning. God, that's quite cool. I think Fury meters. No. Controlled chaos, burning, road rage. That links to some sort of kind of system that is in chaotic. So you're like fighting a system. That could be interesting as well. So road rage, burning, Godzilla. Actually, you know what would be cool? You talked about flamethrower before. Wait, how about a car with a built-in flamethrower? That would be very cool. Yeah, well, I was thinking a flamethrower that like damages the enemies, but you're saying like the world's made of wood or something, so that's kind of like a balancing feature. You don't want to set like your platforms far and you can't continue. But I think that'll make a cool platforming game where you have the enemies, you only have a flamethrower, it's kind of like good for killing enemies, but also like hinders your progress as you're like burning the platforms in front of you. That would be quite interesting. Again though, no platforms. Do not want to make a platform. That's one of my goals with this jam, no more platforms. I think one of the games I was most proud of was the balloon game I showed before. Where is it? If anyone joined now, the theme is Let There Be Chaos over here. Yeah, so something like more creative. I think, yeah, I want to try and spend some time coming up with a good theme idea. I think that's a good start. We have 7 days, so take it slow. So I think go with something more unique. Like in this jam theme, the theme was less is more, and then I went for the idea that the less weapons you have, the lighter you are, and you want to keep your air balloon staying afloat. And then the more damage you take, you start falling. It's kind of like a balance between having loads of guns and trying to stay afloat. So that was quite interesting. Let that be chaos. This stream is very open. It's quite. I like this one. This is interesting. Let there be chaos. But the idea of it like letting there be, that's kind of like just letting go of stuff, like just having fun with it. What if you had a bunch of animals like trying to like escape and you want to keep them? Animals could be cool. If you're trying to like, so it's like a tactics game, we're trying to like keep, I don't know how to move this, like go down or whatever. Oh, there you go, you can just click. Okay, that's good. So if I do like my drawing pen, no. Try and work out how to do this. Okay, drawing pen does not work for moving. So if I just click and just drag, okay. I found this tool earlier today. It's my first time using it. Let's see how it goes. Okay, yeah, so if you had a bunch of like animals, these are gonna be my epic animal drawings. And then you're trying to like keep them all in these like pens, but you haven't got different color. Trying to keep them all in these pens, but you haven't got like enough fences or something. I don't know. Something like that could be interesting. Don't know how that would work though. That's not really control chaos, yeah. I'm not sure. I think the traffic idea is cool. Let there be chaos. Let there be chaos. I thought the idea of it letting there be chaos kind of like the players during the chaos. So I don't know, maybe the players can disrupt this. Oh, if they're trying to like disrupt the system. So like, you're kind of like the antagonist or like the enemy. So yeah, you're the bad guy in this situation. You're like some sort of villain that's like trying to disrupt your city's transport system. So like disrupt. Cardboard cutouts burn, right? I think. Wait, what do you mean? Do you mean like real life cardboard? Does it not burn? Yeah. I like the idea of traffic. I just feel like traffic would be quite good. But that'd be, I don't know if that's too big of a scope. Controlled chaos. Let there be chaos. Yeah, so I think having the player be the one doing the chaos. Oh, that's not a good line. Having the player be the one doing the chaos. I think that's something. We should make a section of stuff that I want to keep. So, plan. So the player is the quote unquote enemy. Okay. Player's the enemy. I think, or like, yeah, if the player's like the one disrupting the system, they're like the quote unquote bad guy. I think that's good. We already have an idea for the story. Maybe they're a person sent to cause chaos in a traffic jam by using a flamethrower. Flamethrowers, yeah. Maybe instead of traffic jam, it could be like some sort of like train network or something. Let's see, I'm trying to think of like, it could be like a puzzle game where you're trying to work out how to stop all the resources being like moved around or something. I'm trying to think of what the like, not a goal, but like the core, like what you do in the game kind of. Terrorizing the city sort of thing, yeah. That actually could bring back to the, oh, you could be some sort of monster, Godzilla kind of. That could be interesting. I'm picturing something where it's like some sort of isometric game and you have all these like buildings. Oh my god, this is really testing my capabilities of drawing. And then you're some sort of big monster and you have to like move the buildings to like block traffic and stuff. What if it's like a tower defense game where you're like a monster, you're like, the city's trying to like, Godzilla no car? What? Godzilla could eat cars. That'd be cool. Yeah, Godzilla's actually, that could be a fun idea. So if you're trying to, like, if it was a tower defense game and you were like trying to stop them getting your like, I don't know, some sort of maybe like egg or something, and then you're like moving the buildings to like defend your egg from like the army or something. That's kind of cool. This is getting very messy. Ooh. Okay, I don't know, I like this idea of like disrupting the city and being like a Godzilla kind of character. Yes, we need Godzilla, yes we do. Okay, I'm gonna try drawing this. It's gonna be very bad, but we're gonna try. Okay, so car. This is my amazing car. You can see I took art degree. Yeah. My hyper realistic car, RTX on. My epic window. Another window. And then you have Godzilla. That's my logo. That's my. Oh, Godzilla could be my logo. They could be the dinosaur person. That's actually quite good. There. Maybe the roof is destroyed since he's big. Yes. Yeah, he'd just be sticking out of the roof. Okay, boom. That's more inspiration there. Yeah, if it's like some sort of dinosaur, like my logo. I think I'm very tempted to call this guy Toby over here. Hello, hi, Dom.
Hello.
So what you're, I should turn you down actually.
Probably. I don't know how loud I am on your
Hey, that's good, that's good. Like 60, I think that's good. So, any ideas from Godzilla and the baby car?
I quite like most of the ideas that I've seen in the chat so far.
Yeah, oh yeah, the baby convertible, yes. Exactly what I was thinking as well.
Yes.
Ooh, I want that to be a thing, but I don't know how that's gonna fit in.
Yeah.
How many viewers got? We have 4 viewers. How lovely.
Nice.
This is very true. Have I put? Actually, I should make sure I put Spotify playlist on loop. Okay, I have put on loop. That's good. Or if anyone wants to know the name of the songs, they're these here from Stream Beats.
What the heck happened with those?
Baby. Maybe something like Into the Breach where you're like pushing the cars out the way. Where is Into the Breach? There it is. You're like Oh, sorry, night wrong game. Yeah, something where you're like pushing the cars out the way. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking this one picturing right now, something like this. Home. We could make like a mini version of Into the Breach. That could be quite cool. Gotta try and keep it simple though, and I think I've never made a game like that, so it'll take a long time to do. Or we could go down. Oh. Yeah, maybe some sort of isometric top-down game. I think that'd be what I'd go for. Pixel art would be really cool with the idea of Cars Godzilla. Yeah, pixel art could be quite cool. What if the
I can
introduction...
imagine pixel art Godzilla in a car.
Oh yeah, yes. That's what we need. What if the introduction of each level is your dinosaur guy breaking through the roof of a car and drives it? Yeah, okay. I've got to think, how are we going to add dinosaur and cars into Chaos? Oh, wait, it could be like... Okay, if we really run out of ideas, it could be like, you're like driving down... this way. So you're like driving down a road and you're a dinosaur in the car, you're just like shoving all the other cars out of the way. It's like some sort of time limit. That could be very like last minute emergency idea if we need. Dinosaur like commuting to work. Let's see. Let that be chaos. Another thing you have a Discord server, didn't know that? Yeah, this Discord server is just for a group of friends, but we definitely should. I think if I get to like, I don't know, maybe like 100 or 200 subscribers, I definitely make a Dinosaur Discord server. That'd be good. Let's see. What time is it? Okay, it's 2 o'clock now. Let's go to taskbar. What should we do? Okay, so something to do with cars. We've also decided on add that to our limitations. Something to do with some Godzilla dinosaur guy, which we're definitely gonna name Toby because that's a dope name. Okay, Godzilla, aka Toby. Cars. I'm very sorry if you can't read this. I should change color as well. Okay. Let's go back to orange. Okay, Godzilla, Cars, Toby. The player's the enemy, yes, if they're like controlling the Godzilla kind of person. Yes, deep level brand integration, yes. We gotta get those.
Yep.
What's the word for it? I forgot. What's it called? Segways, yes. Easy segways.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I'm very stumped now. Let's see. Let's shift this to what, like, on a technical side. What am I feasibly, me and my epic one-man game design studio, oh god, able to make? So let's see. Okay, so let's do. Why does it keep moving back to over there? Maybe over here.
I love the freedom of tier scooters.
Okay, let's Spotify ads. We can mute that for a while. Actually, maybe I should play on rhythm. That could be better. There won't be any ads. Okay, so text. So we're gonna have no platformers. Platformers are banned. Then get rid of no top-down shooters either. Shooters. Get rid of all of that. A game by dinosaurs for dinosaurs with dinosaurs. Yes, exactly. Ooh, okay. So we're gonna have very clear dinosaur inspiration. Let that be chaos. What would be called chaotic mechanic? Take a
You have a viewer in the Philippines.
A viewer in the Philippines? Good evening from the Philippines. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, the evening there, yes. Actually, this is actually a good time. So okay, so what I'm planning to do is streaming from like 2 to 4 probably every day. Maybe like 1 to 4. And then streaming again in the evening. So that should be good, allowing like everyone from around the world to watch and get like Americans and Canadians in the evening, and then we have everyone like we got Europe and Asia in the morning or like afternoon for me. Okay, that's good. Okay. No platformers, no top-down shooters. What other genres exist? Okay, tactics games. That could be fun. I think making it though so you can actually make something like playable within the first 3 or 4 days might be difficult. I don't know. I've tried making tactics games before, they've taken forever, so that would be long. Yeah, we gotta try and come up with some, so dinosaurs, cars, okay. Some sort of traffic management system, that would be cool. Oh, let's see. Let's go back to what we had before. So we've got animals, Godzilla, destruction. Yes, if we're gonna have Godzilla, we need buildings to be like falling down, crumbling. Don't know how. I guess using the Unity particle system, of course. Actually, yeah. Road rage. I think that could be kind of cool. So the antagonist, Godzilla, kind of thing, disrupting the traffic flow.
What if you combine more of it? If you could like have buildings kind of collapsing, you know,
Just
you've
make all
got
of
kind
this.
of road network. That
Yeah, that's
no,
what.
but like a road network, and then you've kind of got, I don't know, Godzilla like running around, destroying buildings and stuff that then obstruct
Yeah.
those roads,
That's
and
what
just
I'm
trying
thinking
to
so
keep
far.
a system running.
Mm.
Almost like in some ways similar to many motorways,
Yeah.
but instead of just traffic building up because of lack of roads, because Godzilla's destroying buildings.
Yeah. I think I'm moving towards some sort of top-down. What's it called? Not top-down. Tower defense game. That's like
Yeah,
you're like
almost like that.
yeah, using the buildings to kind of stop, and like the cars are like the enemies. I think what I'm moving towards right now, and then kind of mix that in with like the tactics genre in a way. That's quite cool and innovative. And then we could replicate the style of mini motorways, having the like flat design art style. That'd be a good way to cut down on time, just having stuff like this.
Just like
Cool.
clean colors and shapes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Good. We can use my branding colors as well. Yes. The branding.
Wow, going all in for the branding here.
Yes,
Yeah,
all in the branding.
dinosaurs, everything.
Yes. Okay. Tower defense. What would be a cool mechanic? I'm trying to think of something that would like really stand out now. Maybe something with dinosaur. Let's see. You know, there was this game from the GMTK game jam. Let me try and find it. Let's go on YouTube. Stop using my graphics tablet. That's slow. GMTK. Hey, that's my live stream. What was it? 2021. Or was it 2021? I can't remember. Which one is it? Let me try and find it. Oh yeah, grapple scarf. Here we go. Yeah, so you're like detaching your like grappling hook, and it's kind of like a barrier. For like, there's all these like bombs coming into the center, and you have this like line to like protect you in a way. So what I'm thinking is that you're like the dinosaur, and you can like push buildings to like block the traffic from like coming. Oh, and then you can like eat the traffic. That's actually okay.
Oh wait, so what I'm gonna do?
Ooh, I got a subscriber notification, but I can't see who it is because it doesn't display on my screen. So thank you for a subscriber. I don't know what your name is. Wait.
I'll let you know when it shows up.
If anyone was watching the stream, please come on the chat who subscribed so I can say thank you.
Yeah, now I'll let you know who.
It should come up in the chat.
Liam Coatsy.
Liam Coatsy, thank you, Liam Coatsy, so much. First subscription alert. At least now I know it's working. That's good.
Yep.
Okay. So some sort of tower defense game where you eat the cars and you like can block them. I think that's cool. So okay, let me draw what I'm thinking because I'm explaining this very badly. Yeah. Okay, let me draw what I'm thinking because this is very well explained. You can tell me if it makes sense, Domino. Okay, so we have this like plane, kind of like Into the Breach or like Minimoto or something. And then we have something you're protecting. I'm just gonna draw an egg here for now because dinosaurs like eggs. Then we've got these buildings, hyper-realistic buildings. You can see my amazing art skills again. And then you're like this dinosaur. It's gonna do a block. I'm even gonna attempt to draw an art dinosaur right now. And then, so you can like, so you have all these cars coming in and they're trying to, like a tower, not a normal tower defense game. They're all trying to get to the middle. But then you can like eat the cars, but that's kind of slow because all these different cars. So to help stop it further, you can like knock down the buildings and like kind of chaos. I'm not sure if I'm leaning too away from the theme now though. I'm going on the massive tangent. I'm not sure how to make this. Gotta try to make this fun as well. Protecting air sounds like Angry Birds to be honest. Angry Birds. Oh yeah, I haven't played Angry Birds in a long time. But yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. Like defeating the pigs. But this time it's cars. Okay. I was gonna try and make this fun. I think this is a cool idea. I just don't know how it works in like practice. So what can the dinosaur do? Let's see, what can Toby do over there? That's the name I'm giving the dinosaur now. That's official. Okay, so Toby, I really need to make this. Okay, let's make this bigger. Let's make yellow just be a big color. That's not much bigger, but hey, we go with that. Okay, Toby. Yeah, okay, so he can eat cars. He can like push buildings over. That'd be fun. I think pushing buildings over, that could have a lot of room for like screen shake and like loads of particles, and that'd be cool. So eating cars, pushing buildings over. This, I feel like making sound effects for this would be very fun. Eating, pushing buildings. I think that is good. Now, how this
So
works?
what's the actual like what would the actual end goal be here?
I guess just to survive. I don't know. Yeah, I think like to like mini motivation, kind of like survive. Well, if you have like a limit on how many cars you have to eat, maybe or something like that, and then when you get that, you go on to the next level. That could be cool.
Yeah, it could.
Just not think how this would work. Let's Google some tower defense games, get some inspiration. Okay, tower defense. Have a look. Yeah, so if we go something more top down, tower defense, top down.
Balloons is maybe a good example.
Yeah, I think I kind of want something on a track though. I kind of want to be a bit more like dynamic in a way. No.
Or you'd have some sort of road network, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Let's see. I think looking at into the breaches design is quite good. Plant vs zombies, but you kill the zombies with buildings. Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. Plant vs zombies. That's actually a good inspiration. Zombies. I've only played a very tiny.
Very strict, like grid based. The only thing with that is it's like very strict, kind of grid based.
Yeah, I think I go with the grid based. That'll just make it easier to do, I guess.
You'd probably want a larger grid than Plants vs Zombies because that's like 8 by 12 or something.
Yeah.
No, 5 by 12. Something
Yeah,
like that.
it'd be like mini motos kind of like style. So it'd be quite a big grid, but it'd still be on a grid for like simplicity.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna have to go now though.
Yeah,
so I will leave you to it.
Yeah, I'll see you sometime later properly.
Yep.
Okay, see you.
So
yeah.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. This is difficult. Am I streaming on? Yes, I am. I should stop streaming on Discord. Toby, what's with zombies? Did I pause the music? I cannot hear the music. Oh, I have it muted. Oh, no, when did I do that? There we go. Okay, let's clean up this bit. This is getting difficult. Okay. Should have buildings you can push over. Can eat cars. I'm trying to work out like the pushing buildings to work over. That would have to be quite an important mechanic. But in my mind, I can't get it to like seem right. It's getting difficult. Okay. So I think we can safely go on the tower defense side here, and there's something to do with Godzilla style behavior. Oh, this seems nice. Okay, so we got. Oh, that's so thin. Ew. Way bigger than that. Okay. Like that. Like Godzilla, and then disrupting like traffic. Okay. So now I'm gonna try and gamify this. Like, what cool mechanics? Are there any Godzilla games being made? I don't even know. Let's have a look. Godzilla games. Ooh, it could be like an inverse of Into the Breach in a way. So like instead of cars, it could be like where am I trying to go? Oh yeah, Steam. Where Into the Breach? Oh yeah. So you're like Into Breach, you have all these monsters that are like trying to take over your island in a way. And then you're playing as these mechs, so it could be like an inverse of that. I think. So if you have the buildings, so the buildings could be like useful to you. The Godzilla thing makes me feel like Godzilla is a third entity that suggests ideas as well. Yeah. Okay. I think having Godzilla as the main protagonist would be cool, and having like these mechs kind of things, or like cars, or just something like more human-y being the antagonist. What were you thinking about like another idea, like if it's like the third entity, or like the other like companion kind of be? This is getting hard. I think with game jams, it will just keep going in a spiral, and eventually something just like clicks. Do you to think yes? Thank you, Jaden. Blitzkrieg. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Hey, we haven't looked at Hades in a while. Let's go back to Hades. What could Hades show us? I think the upgrade system's quite cool. Yeah. I don't know. Freeway. This is another car game. This is actually a really cool game. It's very underrated. It's kind of similar to Mini Motorways. It's a bit more like puzzly though. It's a very cool game. Highly recommend it. Trying to find whatever inspiration I can get. Celeste. Can Celeste help me once again? Okay, let's go back to the whiteboard. Okay. Got Godzilla, we've got traffic. Maybe a Hades-like thing, but the boss is a famous movie protagonist and supervillains. Oh yeah. Guess that plays into the Godzilla thing. That'd be quite cool. The theme, by the way, the theme, Jaden, is where was it gone? Let there be chaos. I've got exponentially bigger as we moved on. Anyway. Yeah, let's go all the way back. Yeah, let there be chaos. No. I want to reset. Okay, let's get rid of all this. Let's put stuff down from scratch. Click canvas. Okay. So let's. How big is that? Okay, that's good for a title. Whoops. Want to get rid of. Wait, can you do control Y? Is that fine with here? Wait, redo. Okay. Let's erase this. And let's go.
Hey guys, it's Billie Eilish.
Let's
To today's top hits, a playlist where hits are made only on
the chaos. Okay. You have to kill James Bond as Godzilla. that'd be a very fun game. That'd be cool to work. How would that work? I don't know. Making a James Bond game would be very cool. Some sort of stealth spy game. I think stealth is definitely, I don't know. Stealth is a really cool genre because it's like all the built around it's really epic fantasy. But I feel like in practice it's really difficult to get good. I should really play the Hitman games. They're meant to be really good. I should try that at some point. Okay. So we got Godzilla. That is a very cool theme. I want to work on that. And also traffic. They are the two things we can take out of that like brainstorming session. The explode, yes, all the explosions. Let there be chaos, Godzilla, traffic. Something where Godzilla's like, I don't know, affecting the traffic in a way. I'm trying to think, what would the player like be doing? So they're like disrupting the traffic, stopping it from flowing. They'd be knocking down buildings, doing stuff. I'm trying to think though, because there's like, you know there's Binding of Ice at Rebirth. There's an enemy which is conjoined by fly, which then, oh I can't speak today, which when killed becomes two flies. What would that be chaotic enough for the theme? Like a ton of enemies is pretty chaotic. Yeah. Oh yeah, like duplicate enemies, that's quite cool, yeah. I think that'll work, that'll be good for a top-down shooter. I haven't played Binding of Isaac, but I know roughly what it's about. So go see people trafficking. Yeah. Alright, so lots of enemies, that'd be cool. I think I want to try and move away from, yeah, I don't want to make another top-down shooter. I feel like I've done that a lot in the past. Like, I want to try, I don't know, I want there to be like this really big core mechanic at the center and have everything built off of that. So like having like the traffic system and then Godzilla affecting that, I think that's quite cool. I think that's kind of where I want to take this game, I think. Let's take out something really cool in the time between now and implementation. I think if I can come up with a good idea, a good foundation in the next like hour, I think that'll be good. And then we can start prototyping some stuff. And then this evening we can finish off doing that. Okay, let there be chaos. Oh, coming up with game jam themes is honestly the hardest part sometimes. I think once you get the flow going, it's like all easy going from there. Okay, let there be chaos. Chaos. Okay, so the chaos is Godzilla. That's, I think, quite good. And then you're disrupting the traffic system. Now I'm just gonna work out how you actually like interact with that in game. This is very difficult. Okay. Got a sync. Okay, game ideas. So we got top-down shooter. That was another thing. Quite interesting thing. Or not top-down shooter. Top-down tower defense. Tower defense. I think it's quite a good genre. I thought tower defense has a lot of room for like creativity in it. It's quite a simple idea. And there's loads of room for like doing everything. Stage monsters so they can become chaotic to defeat because you... Stage monsters. What do you mean by stage monsters, Jaden? Cuphead, oh, Cuphead Devil, yeah. That's quite cool. So we have like a boss fight. If the game was just one big boss fight. Cool. Have you guys heard of Carrion? It's like, let me show you Carrion. It's like another, it's where like a horror game, but you're playing as like the monster in a way. That's fine. It's a very interesting game. I should probably buy it at some point, but yeah, that's fine. Carrion. Yeah, so you're playing as this like squid monster. Anyway, it's very cool. You have all these security guards, and you're like trying to escape your like containment unit in a way. It's very, the movement is
Very nice.
Yeah, that's quite cool. So I think, yeah, going down the like anti-protagonist route, I think something that'd be fun. Eating cars, moving buildings. I'm just trying to think about how to work in practice. I think we need to come up with some sort of goal, I think. I feel like protecting something is kind of boring. Try and come up with something more interesting. What if when you eat the cars, you're like a nice dinosaur in a way? We're gonna make Toby look nice, yeah, for the branding. So, okay, when you eat the cars, you have to like spit them out again. So you can only hold like one car on your mouth at a time. So you're kind of like moving the cars away. So if there's like, let's say maybe, ooh, okay. So if any of you looked at my Twitter bio or my location of it, it's set to the, what's it called, the okay, I really don't know how to pronounce this, considering it's like big part of my branding, but what's it called, the Chicxulub crater. I need to learn to spell it as well. Yes, this crater. So what if there was like a crater in the, wait, that's what, how do you say this? This is the crater where the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs was, by the way. So I have that set as my location on all my social media. And why did I put translation? Yeah. Chicxulub crater. How do you say this?
Chicxulub crater.
Chicxulub crater. Okay.
Crater Chicxulub.
Okay. Yeah, it's in the Gulf of Mexico. So, what if you're in some sort of like city? Okay. And there's this big crater in the middle, and all the roads are like going towards the crater, and you have to try and like divert the traffic away from the crater so they don't fall into this big hole. So you're kind of like trying to save them. It's like a Godzilla, but you're like a nice Godzilla. Right? That'd be really cute. Actually, I really like that. This is cool. And this gives you, oh, that's a very, very bad rectangle. So you have all these like roads going into the city, and you're like, you gotta try and move the cars so they go like the other direction in the way. I like that idea. I like that a lot. I think that's good. So you've got cars, you've got buildings. Buildings can like block off it, and then that makes cars turn around. That's kind of like a last resort in the way, maybe. I think that's cool. I like that idea. Let there be chaos. Okay, how can that tie into the theme then? Well, I guess you're destroying all the buildings. Like, yeah, that's good enough, I think. I know. What do you guys think about that idea? Like, I'm happy with that. I feel like that's a good foundation for a game. So we got cars coming along here. We've got massive crater in the middle. I think that's good. That makes the traffic system quite easy as well. Easy to make because you're just cars just going one way and then the other way. It's not like all intersecting, which should take. I guess that's a little pathfinding. So you won't need pathfinding for this at all. So that'd be good. And then they like fall into this big hole. Yes, that is. I think I'm happy with that. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So let's circle this. So you're like, yeah. So you're trying to rescue the cars, right? I think that's like a good anti-Godzilla. We'll just ignore the people you're killing if you knock down the buildings. But hey, okay. I like this. This is cool. This is like kind of like tower defense as well. It's kind of like anti-tower defense again. This is like a good flip on like a lot of common. I like this. And then you can have some sort of like top-down art style. It's like not isometric, but like kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but like a Stardew Valley kind of isometric where you have, it's like only like the camera's like tilted in one direction in the way. It's hard to explain. Okay. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay. So, what's the idea? Oh, okay. So, for anyone coming in now, okay. So, we have this city map in the middle. This is a very bad diagram, right? You have this city map in the middle, and you've got these cars coming in from all these edges in towards the city. That is my phone ringing. That's Okay, sorry about that, guys. Anyway. Oh, that's not an eraser. Whoops. Okay, so continue with the explanation. You have a big city map in the middle with all these buildings, on everywhere, and you have all these roads coming to the city city center. However, in the middle, there's this massive crater, which is like where the cars can fall in and stuff. And so you, Godzilla, or like dinosaur kind of thing, you're trying to make sure the cars don't fall into the crater. So you can do this by knocking down buildings to stop the cars going along the road, or you can eat cars and then spit them back out at another road to get them away. So you're trying to like keep all the cars alive, and then the loose stays when like some certain amount of cars that fall into the crater. That is the idea. So what do you guys think about that? I'm liking that. I think that's good. I think that fits nicely into the theme of chaos as well, I think. Okay. Well, that explanation is probably bad, but let's try and get working on this. Okay. So let's open up Trello actually. What we're gonna have to do. Okay. So get some sort of like dinosaur movement. Yeah, put the Brackeys tablet out of the way. Okay, so let's have some labels in as well. Yeah, I love using Trello. It's very helpful for organizing stuff. Okay, so we can like have like how long the task gonna be. So we get that. We get a medium or like average. Let's just do average, yeah. With an average length task, a long task, extremely long. Yeah, extremely long. Yeah. Make this relatively quick. So we've got to try and get some sort of some sort of tile system in place. So we have like some dinosaur movement, got some sort of city tile map. Okay, some sort of city tile map. Also has car movement. That would be important. Car movement. Get that in place. Also have dinosaur like interactions. So you can like pick up cars in your mouth kind of. That'd be quite cute to animate. I feel like how you like pick up like spit out cars in a way. So you can pick up and spit out cars, and then you can knock down buildings. That would be quite hard to add, I think. That may take a while. Actually, we should do that as a checklist. Pick up cars, and you can knock buildings down. Okay. That's good. So has the idea been decided on yet? Yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna do. I think this is a good plan, I think. Did I explain it well enough? I don't know. If you want a better explanation, just let me know and I'll try and give a better insight on that. But I think in my head I have a good idea what I'm gonna do now. Okay, let's see. So I guess we get to work on this then. Let's create scripts. Different folders, keep everything organized. Just add a default square for now. If we drag that in, just make some sort of like, okay, let's zoom out the camera a bit. And then we have it a bit wider. I'm trying to think how it's like look visually. Do I want to be square or not square? I think, like... That's 20 by 20. How far does camera go then? 12, 11. That looks okay, I think. Yeah, I think that's a good size. Decide to link the stream in a Discord server. Is that okay? Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Promote my stuff wherever you like. That'd be great. Actually, I should really make a Twitter post. Oh yeah. I think next stream I'll tweet about it as well. Try and get some more people to come in. I think the more people, the better. Yeah, safe. Okay. So we'll ignore the tile system for now. Let's try and see if we can get the dinosaur. Let's have some nice colors actually. Yeah, we've got like some sort of like reddy, dark red in the background. That's nice. And then have some sort of yellowy, sandy color. Let's see. Yeah, make it more orange. That's fine for now, I think. Kind of want to be a bit more similar actually. Let's make this more red. Make this a bit more orange. Okay, that's better, I think. Oh no, it's fine for now. Let's go for a prototype typing. Okay, so let's add in a dinosaur. So I think I'm going to try and make this mostly 2D, less isometric, but we'll see how it goes. What am I doing? There. Okay. So let's add some sort of player script. Let's call this. Dinosaur is gonna call it. So let's add the sprites underneath. I think adding the sprite underneath is always good, allows you to animate it so much easier. Okay, sprite renderer. Sort of a square. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so let's get the movement working then. I think that, yeah, it'll be the first thing I work on. Okay. Box collider. Okay, should I use a rigid body for the movement or not? That'll be interesting. Let's see. I think let's try and do like non-rigid body movement. Okay, so we have like a tile system. Maybe I might use, if you guys know CodeMonkey, he's a very good YouTuber for Unity and just coding stuff. He had a grid system video. CodeMonkey. Maybe if we use this as like our foundation for stuff. I don't need a Trello advert, I already have you. Why isn't it playing?
Brackets. Grid with a certain function.
Yes, I need some sort of grid system that could be good.
So now we can now use this function all the way up here.
Yeah. I think some sort of variation of his thing. So let's see. Okay. So if we move one tile at a time. So yeah, if we make it all grid-based movement, I think that's a good idea for simplicity. Yeah, okay. So let's just do it with start, grid update. So yeah, so we just do like just a basic move. Okay, yeah. So what I'm thinking, okay, is let's go back to the drawing. So let's erase all of this. Yeah. Okay, let's get about my graphics tablet. Okay, so what I'm thinking, is we have, that's an eraser, that's the wrong button. Okay, so we have a big grid. Let's just simplify down just a 3x3 or a 4x4. There you go. Okay, that's very ugly, but it was good enough for a demonstration. Okay, and then we have the dinosaur thing here. Very happy dinosaur. Okay, and then if we have so if we have a grid keeping track of where the dinosaur is, where, let's say, buildings are, and then every time we press move, we just do a quick check, see if anything's over here. I think that would be a good way to do it. So if we just check for roads, cars, etc. I think that would be a good way to do the movement. Yeah. Yeah, so we don't do any physics, rigid body stuff. We just focus on the tile map. So if we make the tile map first, actually, before we do the movement, some sort of tile or system, I think that'd be a good way to go. So let's do that. Okay, start coding. So how are we going to do the grid system? Actually, it might be better to set up the tile map now using the Unity one. That could be a better way to do it. Yeah, have some sort of Unity grid system. Let's do that. So let's do 2D object, tile map, grid. It's got level grid. Are you doing on a grid example like plan with zombies? Yes, we are. So we're gonna have some sort of grid system here, a bit. It won't just be all one direction, all the cars coming in. It'll be so they're coming from all four directions. So up here, I'm moving my hand as if you can see me in real life. It's not good. So all the cars going from over here. Actually, how many people? Okay, we've 7 people. Okay, let me go back and explain what we're working on now. So I came up with this a couple of minutes ago. Okay. So this, I want it to be white. There we go. Okay, so this is the game idea. Let's erase all of this. Okay, so graphics tablet back over here. We have a grid system here. It's nice and neat-ish. Some sort of grid, probably more tiles than this, but we'll see. And in the middle, we have this crater, which fits into the dinosaur theme, I think. So there's my epic crater. And on these grid system, we have a bunch of roads going in towards the middle that cars are coming along. And our job as the dinosaurs, my hyper-realistic dinosaur artwork here, is to stop the cars falling into the crater. So it's kind of like a Godzilla, but we're kind of like the good guy in this. Yeah. So it's kind of like a secret protagonist in a way. And the way you do this is you can, as a dinosaur, you can eat up cars and then spit them back out onto let's say a different road over here. So they can drive off in this direction. And you can stop them from falling into the crater. And then the second part is, because eventually you'll get overwhelmed, there'll be way too many cars, it'll be really chaotic, hopefully tied into the theme. And then we can have buildings here that you can just smash down onto the road to stop cars from, because let's say we have a road and you just smash this building all the way down onto there. So you've got this massive blockade, so no more cars can come. It's getting very messy, but work with it. So that's the rough idea, I think. I know, it will change as we go along. I think I'm going to try and get the core mechanics in for this, and we can just see how it goes. So if we start off by making level grid, caps lock on, that's not good. Okay, so graphics tablet back, keyboard down. Okay, so we have a level grid. We can mess around with this as it goes on. This first day, as long as we get something decent, I think it's going well. It only took a couple, how long has it been? It's nearly 3 o'clock, so it's been an hour and a half of ideas creating, so that's quite good. I like it, yes, I think it's good. It's like mini motorways, but you are preventing the cars going through different, yes, exactly, yeah. So you're trying to push the cars back in a way, stop the cars going to work. I feel like this game, it's quite simple, so we'll hopefully have a lot of time for polish and loads of sound effects and car animations. The theme is control chaos and let there be chaos, right? It's just let there be chaos. Control chaos, kind of my approach on it. So I'm hoping the traffic system will kind of be really chaotic and stuff. That's my take on this theme. And also the Godzilla knocking down the buildings and stuff. Okay. So let's add a tile map window, wherever that is. I'm blind, can't find it. Wait, have I imported? Yeah. 2D. There we go. We've got our tile palette in there. Let's just make a basic square for now. Let's create a new tile palette. Just call this prototyping. Oh my god, where's caps lock on? My typing skills are getting not good while I'm streaming. Prototyping. Just make a tile maps folder. You know what would be a cool art style to go for? There was this GMT key, this puzzle game I saw, another game jam game. That was quite cool, aesthetically. Jams, top pass jams. Let's see, GMTK 2021, what are the results? There was a cool game somewhere. Oh, I was talking about this game earlier. Where was it? This one as well, grappling scarf. That's kind of like what we're going for in a way. Where was it? Okay. Let's see, let's go fun and find the game I'm looking for. Okay, no, okay, we're gonna leave that then. There was some sort of really cool pixel art puzzle game that was cool. What would we do then? Oh yeah, setting up the tile map. Okay. Drag it as square. So set nice default square. The really creative name was square. Pop that in. Let's just make a quick grid for now. Don't know how am I gonna get this balanced? Oh, that's gonna be annoying. That looks about right. Just cut off like 3 from there, 3 from there. That's about right. It's not exactly a square, but that's good enough. Okay, let's change that color quickly. Sort of yellowy, orangey color. We can mess with the colors later. That's good enough now. Okay, so if we get our dinosaur, let's just make our bright green. We can switch up the colors later. Okay, so dinosaur in place. Okay, so let's make some sort of level system. Some sort of like grid level. I have a feeling a dinosaur has 2 people in the trench coat pretending to be one of game developer. I have a feeling. Huh. Oh, I get, yeah, oh yeah, I get like that. That's why. You get where you were coming from. Ugh. What was like? Oh yeah, script. There we go. Okay. We call that. What should we call it? Level. Yes, call it level. Level manager. The music stopped again. We can do a poll for music later. Find some other playlists. I was looking at the Hollow Knight soundtrack's quite cool, or like the Hades one or something. Also the last one's good as well. I'm gonna find good copyright music. Okay, so level manager, and I'm clicking random buttons today. Okay, so let's get a reference to the tile map. So all you need is the tile map namespace. Unity engine tile maps. And then we can put that in a variable. So level map. Okay. So how are we gonna do this then? Okay, so we're gonna try and keep track of what's on every single grid. So this will keep track of all the sprites on each tile, and then from that we can try and work out what's actually on the grid. So let's see, if we make a tile class. If we make a tile class, it's got a tile, move the other scripts into the scripts folder, use Open Unity. The other scripts in. Okay. Okay, so if we make a class here, and this will just keep track of what's in every single tile. Okay, so we can have different tile types, maybe? Let's see, how should we, Yeah, so we just have some sort of, we need to try and keep track of what's state every 6 second. Turn the music down a bit. Okay. So I'm gonna keep track if there's a building on there. Yep. Dinos on there. If there's a road, that'll be important. So let's just focus on the dinosaur movement for now, I think. So mainly if it's actually the edge of a tile. Let's see. So we want to be able to get the tile that the dinosaur's on. So let's add a quick. Okay. So what can we do with this level map? Let's just see what functionality we got with this. So if we get tile, yeah, cell to world. Okay. Yeah. So if we just so we can use that to get our subdivision. Let's make a function for that. I have no idea what's being written. Yeah, neither do I right now. Ooh, it's funny how like when you're streaming, I'm like it's hard to focus and it's weird. It's a very weird feeling, but to get used to it. Dinosaur, yay! Thank you. I'm very excited to stream. This is first stream, by the way, which you guys can probably tell from my lack of experience. Okay. So if we try and get this tile map system working, but in like an hour, and then get the dinosaur movement, which shouldn't be too hard once you have that. Okay. So let's make a function for the world. For like converting the world position to this tile map position. That'd be the best thing. So I can't type public say world pos to cell pos. And we're taking a vector 3, which is our position. And then we can make that return a, what's it called? A cell? Would it be? Oh no, just a time. Alright, we can change that later. Okay, so then we just use level map dot world to cell, just take in the pause, and then what does that return? Okay, that just returns the position. Okay, that's fine. So we just convert that to a vector 3. Okay. Oh, actually, wait. So then, level map dot get cell center, get logical center corner. Okay. Get tile. What does that take in? Okay, that does take. Okay, so we can get the tile from this position. So we save that in the vector 3 int. Just tile pos, and then name this one the world pos. And that world pos. I think I'll try and explain how all of this works after. I think I'm struggling to work out what's happening myself. Yeah, it's just a sense of satisfaction and watching it. Yeah, I think the color, I like these colors right now. I did these colors for the platformer video I did. I used to use the Brackeys theme. And so I think these colors are quite relaxing and chill. I think hopefully just get a nice chill vibe in the stream. Okay, get tile, we want to use the tile position. And then that returns the tile, am I right? Or tile base. Oh, okay. Okay, so while the timeout works, every tile, I think, not this, oh, that's actually gonna have problems because that is the same name. So ignore this script for now, this one. So the way the tile map works is you have a tile map base, which is like every tile I make. So let me compile this. Okay, so this square I made over here, that's a tile base, and every single one of these will have different like properties in a way, different sprite, different color, etc. And so we can check that to see if there's a building there and its status in a way. I don't. This probably isn't a great way to do this, but it's fine, good enough. Okay, so this returns the type of tile we have there. So make this. So then this function will basically, whatever program calls this function, it will just tell us what tile, what if there's a building or if there's a road or something on this position, which is very helpful. So we'll say return this tile that we found here. Okay, I don't know if that's even helpful, but hey, we run with this. Okay, so then in the player script, if we check for any movement input, so if we store our input, okay, variable up here to store the players. Oh, I think if we move it, yeah, I think if we use like the arrow keys to move and then have space to be like an interact button. So if your dinosaur's like looking at a car, it'll like, and you press space, it'll like eat the car. If you have a car in your mouth, it'll spit it out, that kind of thing. So yeah, if we just create vector2 to store our move input, and then input.x is stored whenever this handy thing in Unity, which just allows you to instantly get the if A or D is pressed or the arrow left and right arrow keys are pressed. It's cool. Input.get axis raw horizontal. There you go. And then we get the Y one using, you guessed it, vertical. Yeah. Vertical. Okay, so that's our move input. And then, actually, let's not do this. It's actually a bad way to do it. Yeah, because actually, let's not do that at all. Let's just check if you actually just press it. That should be better. Because then you won't have your character like sliding across the screen really quickly. So you can get down. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? This is gonna be really messy, but we just run with this one. Okay, so let's just start with up arrow. Let's just do that. You're going to press one at a time. So do else if, and then this will just repeat. Let's copy that. And okay. So we have down, left, and right. Okay. Then in here we can have some sort of move function. Move, not that move, this move. And that can take in, let's say, vector2. No, let's just say 2 ints. Or, yeah. I'm trying to work out the best way to do this. If we have a bool, and then that's just, yeah, okay, bool x, and then in for the direction. Let's just do vector2, that's fine. Let's do vector2, take our move direction, dir for short. And then for each of these, we can just call move. And then just put in, oh yeah, we can just use, okay, there's these cool functions, we can just do vector2 dot up. There we go. So then that's just a vector with 0 on the X and 1 on the Y. And then we can just repeat this again for all of these. So have this one be down, this one left, and that one right. Yeah, so these are just a really easy way to store which direction we want to move in. So for this right one, it will just be 1 on the X and 0 on the Y, this one -1, etc, etc. Okay. Then for move, what we want to is we want to have a reference to our level map, level manager. Manager, let's go with an actual name. Manager. Okay, and then we want to check if there's actually something there that we want to move to. So we want to like make sure that when we're moving, that we actually like there's nothing. If we're okay, I need to make this graphics tablet easier to access. Anyway, so we want to make sure that if we're on this tile and we want to move this way, there isn't like some sort of building in the way. So that's why we're going to keep track of our tile manager and see where stuff is on the tiles. So level manager dot, I'm going to use that thing I made. What did I call it again? Oh yeah. What plus the cell bars, we can take our transform what position. And then what we want to do is we want to plus our movement direction. And then convert that to a vector 2. Oh, no, let's just, yeah, convert this to vector 3, okay. And then you can keep track of this output's tile base, right? Yeah. So I think if we change that then, so we can make our own custom tile kind of thing, just to keep track of information. Yeah, because it's gonna have to use this is just temporary for now, I think. Go back and I'll own stuff later. But just to check everything is working. Tile base, just got tile, that goes to that. And then tile. Okay, what can we do with this? Name, yeah. Let's just debug that. Into the console. Yeah. So let's just do that for now, and then it should just do a square for everything. I probably actually have to set the reference level manager quickly. Set level map to component tile map. There we go. Okay. Let's finish that. Okay, let's go check if that works then. So is our player actually on the grid? No. Okay. So if we make the grid an odd number, if we like, so if we just shift that all over by 1. No, we don't want, yeah, like half. So we shift it all over by half. And then we just cut a bit from this side. I think that's centered. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so if we try and move, no reference, lovely. Okay, let's see what this is. Tile base, level manager. Oh, okay, we haven't set level manager. That is something we definitely need to do. Okay, reference to this. So we just find that in the scene. Whatever object with a level manager script on it, just find that. Then should be good to go. Let's actually debug our movement direction as well. That'll be handy. So we can just add that and then so we can just add that at the end. Okay. So this just tell us what direction we're moving in. So yeah, so that is for up, left, right, and all of them are square. Okay, that's nice. Okay. So what we want to check now is if our tile is not equal to null, so we're not like going to run off the edge of the map, we can then move in our direction. So we can just transform.translate move direction. There we go. Okay, that's some, and there we go, yeah, and then it stops if we get the edge of it. Okay, that's basic movement done. Okay, see how the stream's doing. Lovely. Okay. So, what do we do next? Let's save. Okay. So we've got some really basic dinosaur movement done. Nice. Okay, and we've got really basic city time-up. We can keep working on that though. We've got car movement to do. That will take a while. Okay, let's see. So what's the next thing we want to work on? Dinosaur moving up left, right. Huh. If we get some basic buildings placed down then. Let's see, so yeah, if we make another tile, can we change the color of individual tile? Yeah, okay. So let's copy that. Let's move that. Let's make one of these called, let's make this one called ground. Which is empty, yeah, I've just got empty, so I'll just be empty ground. And then this one can be a building. Okay, so make buildings, sort of grey, like dark red kind of colour. Make empty, just that colour we already have. And just to whiten that. Okay, then if we place a bunch of buildings here, let's see. Try building them. So we want the player to not be able to walk in these. So that should be relatively simple. Oh, we have to, oops. Okay, there we go. So if we link every tile base to its own custom class now, I think that would be a good thing to get working. So how are we going to do this? So let's make that serializable first, so it just displays in the expector to make a variable of it. Simple serializable. Why is that an error? Oh, okay. Okay, so in this, what we want to do is for every tile on the grid, let's get a drawing tablet back. This whiteboard tool is coming in very handy today. I literally only found that a couple hours ago, so hey. Okay, let's erase all of this. Okay, so what we want to do now is, I need to get a grid to it. Is there? What's that menu? How does this work? Okay, yeah. So if we create a grid, I think some sort of tic-tac-toe grid here. Anyway, so we have a grid, and what we want to do is have every tile. So Unity already has a tile map system built in, and every tile has its own sprite and color, and it saves that information. So what we want to do is have our own list of every tile, have our own like list where we can get the X and Y from, and then have that link back to our own custom tile script with our own information in it. So we can have, there's a building, if it's just ground, just all the data we want about our tile, and we just link back to that. That handwriting is very bad, but hopefully you get what I mean. So what we want to do is we want to create some sort of list. And so what I might do is follow CodeMonkey's tutorial. He's another really great YouTuber for this kind of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, so if we have a grid and we store int with hello, whoever joined. Oh, hi Jordan, how you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Liking you and your stream.
Yes, stream. Making a dinosaur tower defense game. So that's interesting.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Fits with the branding really well.
How is that chaotic? How is that chaotic?
Okay, so where it's gonna load. Wait, did you see the explanation I did earlier?
No, because I
No.
was too busy taking a shower and creating sausages for myself, which I just finished. I just
Lovely.
finished a plate of 6 whole sausages.
Ooh, lovely.
Everyone be proud of me.
You know, sausages would make a great power up for Godzilla. I just realized that. For like Toby, the dinosaur. That would actually be really cool. Anyway. Yeah, so it's like you have this big like city grid over here. Oh wait, you can just drag it. That is very useful. I need to use that more.
Give me like 3 seconds so that I can actually like go.
Yeah, have a look at the stream.
Okay, I'm now on your stream.
Yeah, so you have the city grid here. This is really bad at drawing for this, but anyway.
Okay, that helps.
And then cars are like coming in. So we have cars
Hey guys, it's Billie Eilish.
coming in. Let me get my graphics tablet out.
Only on
So we got cars coming in along these like roads I'm gonna make at some point. And there's a big crater in the middle. Let's switch color for that. We've got this big crater in the middle, yeah. And we don't want the cars to fall in as our lovely dinosaur self. And so as a dinosaur, we're gonna eat the cars and we're gonna spit them back out. So the cars, so we can like eat car, yum yum yum, and spit them back out so they go the other direction. Yes, it's my epic plan. You'll be seeing this on Steam in a couple months, guys. Okay. So, oh hello, Archidendo, how you doing? Okay. So, let's move the graphics tab out of the way. Hello, Arash.
Yes.
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 Okay. That's all the yes. Oh my god, I'm clicking on the wrong tab. I have too many stuff open. Okay. So, let's get that tile system I was just talking about working.
Yay.
Yeah, so we're gonna make some sort of grid game, Arash. It's like do you see the explanation right?
Yes.
Yeah, oh no, right, Arash.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Okay.
How's the crater gonna work though? Like,
Pardon? I need to know this out.
how's the crater gonna work?
Say that again.
How's the crater gonna work?
Okay, that's way too loud. So as soon as the cars like fall into it, they just die. And it's like mini motorways. It's like if too many cars fall in, you die. It's game over. So I think it'll probably be an endless game. I may make different city levels. That could be quite fun. Oh yeah, what if I like remade different cities? That would actually be very cool.
Like Gotham City.
Yes.
And
We
like,
got New York. We can get London in there. Paris.
Oh,
It's pretty cool.
funny.
We've got Manila, Tokyo, and I'm trying to think of all these big cities that are
do
in
stuff that you can probably not get copyrighted off of.
Okay. So data now. Woo, fun. Data scripting. Let's go.
Yay.
Yeah.
Data.
Okay. So what it wants to do is want to store a grid array. So we're gonna follow this tutorial by Code Monkey. That's really interesting. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, the grid. So data. Oh, Arash, I can hear the stream in the background. Okay. So let's see, how's this gonna work? Okay, so if we store a list of tiles and have each tile have a vector free in which links to its position on the grid. So every tile has a grid position. So when we start, wait, never mind. Can we get is there like a list of all the tiles? Is that the same? Or get width? I think a good way to do this. Get all tiles. Contains tiles. Okay. We can get the size. We can get X and Z, Y, okay. Ew, okay, it's gonna be annoying to work with, but that's okay. Yeah, making grid systems with tile map, I've had very big problems with them in the past, so we can see how this goes. So if what if we just make these systems separate? So we have the tile map and that'd be completely separate things. So if we just store.
Adam doing the random clicks just all over the place.
Yeah. Trying to think. Just okay. So if we store, okay, if we create what's it called? An array, but it has like, I can't remember what it's called, like 2D array. I think that's the right word. Of tiles. Yeah. So then we can access the X and Y of those. Okay, that works. That works. And so this is our level tiles. So this will be complicated, but I think for a 7-day game jam, this should be okay. Just having the Unity tile map and this be completely separate, that'd be good. What disco mist do I get?
Slightly terrifying.
Concerned by that. Very concerned by that.
Slightly terrifying.
Size. Okay. So, okay, we have to try and create. Okay, so what we have to do is for every tile on this map, we have to create our own tile class. It will store information about that tile. So this is
tile occupied, tile non-occupied.
Yeah, basically that's pretty much it. Yeah. So we're gonna get from the side. We get X, Y. Just wish there was just a list of tiles we could access. That'd be very lovely. Let's see. How did they do this?
Man should have picked computer science. I swear down, you'd have been top of the class.
Okay. So. Get tile, get used to account. Oh, I don't like working. Ooh, this is okay. I'm making a bunch of weird sounds now.
Yes, I love the sounds.
Okay, we just do a for loop then for the size. So if we get a level map size, we just do X first. And then for each of them we can get through the Y.
You definitely had some, didn't you?
Then see. Enter. Set that to the X. Okay. So that's the Y. Why is that red? I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so that works. And then from that we can set. If we set, okay, yeah, this works. Okay, so we set level tile equal to a new tile array of type. We get a level map dot x size dot x. Now my only worry is that this size variable will be different than I want it to be, but we can just hard code that if we need to.
I'm just saying, some people are having.
I'm going now, bye.
Okay, see ya. Yeah.
Some people have some different ideas. You're doing like a grid-based game. This guy that I just saw doing like some 1v1 combat style.
Oh yeah.
Fight.
It's crazy. There's like what, like 10,000 people sign up to this jam, so it'll be really, really crazy to see what people come up with.
Damn.
There'd be a lot. There'd be, I don't know. I'm guessing like 2,000 games at most.
It would be pretty chaotic.
Yes. Very, very chaotic indeed. Okay, so now that this.
Wait.
Yeah.
Imagine if like, you know how you have to like you're moving. Are you like physically moving the dinosaur to like make the cars go in the other direction so that they don't fall in the massive crater?
Yes. So let me show you what I've got. Okay. If anyone joining now, so actually there isn't really much to show yet. It's like one second, but yeah. So if you just have a look at the stream, so yeah, I've just got some basic movement, and then I'm assuming you can like come up to a building and just press like space on it, and then you can like just knock that building down. Oh, wait, you know Enter the Gungeon, yeah, Jaden?
Yeah, I've
you know
dabbled. I've dabbled in it.
You know how you can just whack those tables on the floor?
Yes.
That's how the buildings will work, I think. So you just like go up to them, just whack them down, and that's
Okay.
really cool. Yeah.
Just for the sense of chaos, could you implement a mechanic that if you kept your player, whoever the player is, whatever the character is going to be, which you've maybe settled on a dinosaur, if you keep your player in one position for too long, you die.
That could work. Though I think
That is pure chaos.
yeah, I think the way it's gonna work is that if certain amount of cars end up falling into the hole, it's like creature at the center of the map, then that'll be the loose state. So
Yeah, that's like that would be like a primary lose mechanic, but like have a secondary one so that someone can't just camp one
you know
spot.
what I should do?
the
I
whole
should
game.
make another whiteboard. And if I can make, can I have two open at once? I don't know. Okay,
never know.
I should just have one like far away then. I don't know how to use it. Oh yeah, I just have a diagram in here just so I can, whenever people join, I can just show them how to explain and just explain the game to them really quickly. I have to keep redrawing it. Okay, so let's just make a nice grid. Okay, so for anyone joining now, this is what I plan to make for this game. Okay, so we have, let's just call this the city in the middle, which is your like level in a way. And you have a big grid over here. And a bunch of tiles on it. I'm gonna try and make this one neat, so I have to draw it again. A bunch of tiles, that's good enough. And then, so for each tile, you have roads coming towards the center, which is all the traffic. And, oh, that's a bad road, oh god. Drawing is not my speciality, let's just say. Okay, so we've got roads and we've got some lovely cars. Draw a nice little car, that's a very thick line, but oh god, that was a monstrosity. Okay, let's make that thin. Okay, so we got a bunch of, oh god, can't draw today. Got a bunch of cars. Boom, epic car. Okay, so we got cars going this way, forward, okay? Then in the middle of the map, we have this massive crater, which is some sort of asteroid, collision or meteorite. And
Something
then,
that's just going to stop the car.
yes. So this is going to be some massive hole that the cars can fall into, which will be very fun to animate, hopefully. And as the lovely dinosaur we are, and what color should we use? Orange. We are going to try and make sure that no cars fall into this hole. So, two main mechanics will be, number one, you can eat cars like Pac-Man, and you just swallow car whole. Eat my first. Yeah, boom, beautiful diagram. Hyper-realistic car. Let's redraw that. Didn't like the roof on that one. There we go. Okay, so you can eat cars and then you can spit them back out so that they don't go into them in the crate. You can spit them back out onto, let's just say, another road or something, and then the cars can go to safety. Or the other option is, let's make another road. You can get a building and you can just slam it down onto the road. So let's just say there was a building here before. You can come up over here and just slam it down onto the road, stop any cars coming. And so your whole goal is to make sure no cars can fall into the crater in the middle. And then you end up just destroying the city while you're trying to do that. So, a mix of good and bad qualities in this naive dinosaur. Okay, so that is my game plan for that red. Let's draw an arrow. It's all nice and beautiful. Game plan. Okay, very messy, but it's good enough. The game is what matters. Okay, so that's player one, and what I'm working on now is trying to get this grid system working so you can keep track of where everything on the grid is located and like where the dinosaur can move and stuff like that. Okay, so let's get working on this system. So I have it just create a list, a 2D array of all the tiles which are going to store data about all the different tiles on the grid. Okay, So if we put in this new int so, we can just store this x and this y here, and then that can just store the position of every tile. And then we can just add data as we need it. So the first thing we should do, we can store actually the Unity tile in here, Unity tile base. Should we do that? Actually, let's do it later. I don't really need that just yet. So let's get to that. Let's put that here. Okay. So for now, let's just have a variable that just says if there's a building. Building. Building here, let's just say here.
A university that takes you places, raises your profile, surrounds you with experts, and supports you every step of the way. Open university.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi guys. Yeah. Okay, so if we create a tile base here, yeah, let's just store the tile base here. Then what did you miss? Okay. You were here when we did the idea, right? Cucumber Goro. I think. So I'm just working on the level grid system now. So we can just keep data about where buildings are, where the Godzilla dinosaur thingy is. And yeah, so we keep all the data there, and that should help us get the player movement working. And then we can start working on the traffic system. That'd be cool. So if we just store the tile base here. Okay, building here. Let's see. Okay, that should be good enough. So then in level manager, we can just set. If we make this return a tile instead of a tile base, then we can get that. Okay, let's see. So that, and we get the tile base equal to our level map. And then let's see, where can we get tile? So we get tile from this new position variable we've created. So that will be a vector free int. Vector free int. Okay, and then we can store that as our position. Again, then we can store that grid path as our position. And we can get our tile base, which are Unity tiles, so those sprites you saw before. And then we can get that and store that in our tile base. And I think we can do the building variable later, I think. How can we do this? So we could create a bunch of script or objects for different objects and stuff, but that could be a bit tedious and a bit too complicated for what we need. What's the best way to do this? If we just create a constructor, we just create a tile, and then if we just have vector free int, our paths and our tile base, and then in that we can store, let's see, okay, yeah, from that then we can have a bunch of just code that, so we just check if our tile base, okay, yeah, so if we have some sort of variable that tells us what each different type of tile actually means, so if it's a building tile, if it's just an empty tile, from that we can work out where the player can go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's working. Music back. There you go. How loud is the music, guys? Is that like a good volume or? Dominic, Stevie.
Hang on, let me just check.
It seems fine.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Stevie's here. Oh.
It seems fine to me.
I mean,
Yeah,
Dominic
I
was
think
here,
it's
but
alright,
Stevie,
yeah.
you are like a ghost. Damn.
Okay, I'm going to take a quick break now. I will be back in a bit to keep on working on this. Okay, see you guys
sure.
soon.
Yep, see you in a bit.
A bit.
See you in a bit.
Let's put on some Hades music. Oh, okay, before I go, so what's progress? Okay, so I'm just working on the tile map so far and trying to get the level grid system to work. So I'm probably gonna, when I come back, I'll probably do that. Is there a way to make my mic louder? I don't know. Let me know when I get back if the volume's right and I can adjust that and stuff. Yeah, so I think if we can, I'll probably try and get the movement for the dinosaur stuff and the, what's it called? The tile map system working, so we can just store data and stuff in that. Yeah, okay, so I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, hello, I am back, guys. So, let's get this tile map working then. Let's put some music on. But let's do this. Okay. Okay, so what we're doing now is setting this down actually. That's good. Okay. So, trying getting a tile map working. This is being very frustrating. Okay, let's just get rid of all this, just start fresh. It's going okay. I think the idea, I've gotten a good foundation for idea early. I think that's good. This tile map system is being a pain though. I don't know, I haven't done too much so far. We'll see how it goes, Okay, let me explain what I'm actually working on since a bunch of new people joined. Actually, I don't know, anyone want to see how it works or should I just keep on working on it? I don't know how many new people there are. And let's just say if anyone wants to see what we're working on or get me to explain how it's working, just put it in the chat and I'll go for that. I think for now I'll keep working on the tile map then, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna loop through this array, which is gonna store every single tile on our grid. We have this like grid system here. And we want that to store different data. So let's see. So if we create a new tile for every single loop we do, so we can set that tile to 1, 2, let's see, new tile, array. Okay, so if we set the tile that position to a new tile and we can put into this constructor the position, so that would be, let's say the position variable actually. So that on the vector int, pause. Okay, yeah, then in a new vector int, we can store the x and then the y and that. Okay. So pause in that. And then we can get the tile base using this function we got down here. So if we actually make that one private, then we can make another one. Let's see. Actually, let's delete this for now. And then we can just use level map dot get. Let's see. If we get tile, that should return a tile base, yeah. So then we can just put enough pos into that, and that should work. Okay. So then if you just make a function quickly that converts world space into the cell space, or a tile map, like area in a way. So get it to return our tile. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I did unmute my mic. I was very scared, didn't I? Okay, so we want that to return a tile, and we can call this function. So just get tile. That's good enough. Then we can take in a vector3 for our world pos. And then we can convert our world position into a tile position using our level, Unity's own level tile map system. Okay, so world to cell, yeah. So we can convert that world position then, and then that should output a vector3 int, yes. And from that, we can, let's see. Okay, yeah, so if we store there's so many vector 3s now, but yeah, so we store this vector 3 in a cell position. And then we can find the tile. So we get level tiles and get cell position dot x at cell position dot y, and then we can return this. Okay. Well, they put an equal sign there. Okay. So let's see. So let's assign these in this constructor. So we set the grid position to our position we put in, our tile base to that underscore there. The tile base equal to underscore tile base. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, now we just have to find a way to get this. So this works now. I think this system should work. So if we actually, let's just do a quick debug test, see if it functions well enough. Just get rid of all this movement code for now. Come back and do this later. And on update, let's just get our mouse position and we can just check if it's doing the right cell data. Let's mute Spotify while the advert's on. Okay. So if we go up our mouse position, so we can do screen space or camera dot main. I will definitely remove this function after because it's not efficient at all, but it's good enough for now. So the camera main, and then we can get screen space to world space, screen to world point. Yep. And then we can put in our inputs dot mouse position. No. Okay, so then that returns our world position, and then from that we can do our level manager, and we can do the function you just created, get tile. We can input that, and then we just debug all of that. Okay, so this should hopefully print what tile we're clicking on, or what tile we're hovering over right now. So, why am I being not focusing? Okay. So that should be fine for now then. Okay. So it should return null straight away, or just tile. Okay. We should print the position actually. Dot grid position. Okay. So yeah, out of range, and then okay, that is from, oh no, okay. Let's see, let's not collapse. Okay, so this out of range, this isn't. Okay, so this is definitely not working. Okay, so we need to apply an offset to this. Ah, okay. Okay, what is happening here is our tile map that we're creating, our like list of tiles, is being based around the center of the world and going up. So it's around here, like it's for the box. But our tile map in this is being created right in the center. So an easy fix for this is we can just make an offset variable. That'll be nice and easy to add. Let's just do public vector 3 tile map tile offset. Let's just call it tile offset, and then we can just add that to each of these variables. So to our position, we could just add here. Let's see, yeah, just that plus tile offset. So that should be fine. Take value to in. Let's put that int. Nice and easy. Okay, let's put the music back on. There we go, nice. Okay. So okay, so that should be working now. We could try drawing that tile map actually after. Should we? Yeah, let's use Code Monkey's storyline. This guy's really good. You have to go check him out.
For the
We
animal, let's
should
get the worm.
follow this tutorial. YouTube adverts.
Access limitless power with
And we can use his debug draw algorithm over here. Copy that. So if we just do something like that. So how should we do this? Yeah, group position. Okay. So I've not set this up very well, but hey. Okay. So we want to try and draw this onto the scene. That would be really helpful, I think. How we will do it though, I do not know. So we have each position. Yeah, so we have each position stored. So in the start, wait, is he doing it on draw gizmos or draw line? Okay. So if we debug the draw line at the start, so we need to do every single point we need to draw up. Okay. So let's do, so we can assume the cell size is 1, so that makes stuff easier. So we draw a line and we do it from our position right now plus an offset. Let's do our position and then it'll be plus vector 3.1 divided by 2. Let's that. Actually, let's minus that. 2, and then we can just do our position, the plus. Actually, okay, yeah. Then we do that plus vector 2 dot up. Vector 3 dot up, sorry. Yeah, let's go up. And then we repeat that again. We repeat this whole thing again, but for the x-axis. So we do vector 2 dot right. Then that should do a rough outline of what we're trying to do here. Let's see. Actually, this at length. So, or color. It's white. Which one? You know what? We can actually, let's just do an outline instead. That'll be much easier to do. So, how do I work out? Do we have to do this an update? Would be better. How's he doing this? Plus update, draw line. So not going great, but hey. Let's just put this in. That complicated though. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this for now. Maybe I'll do it later, but I've not got the energy left. Okay. So let's just apply an offset for now. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 10. Let's just try 10 for now. Just gonna do trial and error here, see how stuff goes. Okay. So we want to minus our virtual tile map, no way. Our own one script by this offset. Hey, let's see if this works. Okay, this is definitely not working. Okay, it works up here. Let's zoom out the camera a bit. Just make this a bit easier for now. Okay, so we put our camera on, let's see. Okay. This is out, this is out, this is out, that's all out. Oh, everything is out, great. Oh no. Oh, nope. Okay, so this here should be 0, 0. And right now it's showing up -10, -4. So we need to move it 10 and 4. So that's fine. And that's actually -6. Okay, it's starting off the center, so that means it's not applied. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna try and get this done before we end the stream. So let's see. Oh, this time up system's not good, but hey. Okay, let's see. So, create a tile, find a tile. And we apply the tile offset here. Each position and that position set there. And this is the position we display to the player. Okay, this could be an issue. No, having that interest, that's fine, separate from the tile offset is fine. Then this is saved, and then that is the one we get from player, right? Yeah, grow position. So let's minus that by 10 again. Let's see if it actually makes a difference. Okay, so off. Okay. Go through creating a list of tiles. Let's have a look at this list of tiles actually. Because I think the list is working. Avatar. Can you not display that in? That's annoying. Okay, so the tile offset isn't working for some reason. Okay, let's just make that cleaner. Equal. Offset. Oh, that is the problem. Okay. So the issue is converting our world position. I'm being very dumb. Oh no. Okay. So the issue is I'm editing this. What's it called? The offset over here. This is not having an effect on anything. So we want to do the offset actually when we're converting the position. That is very god. Why did I not think of that? So if we plus the offset there, not the right offset, the tile offset, then let's just put the music back on. Nice. Okay. Okay. So if we have the tile offset there, then that should work then. Let's see. So if we work out, okay, that's way up here. Okay. So let's see. So remove that again. So how wide is our tile map? Let's just work that out quickly. We can halve that, and that will be the offset. Actually, we can just code that in here. So, yeah. No caps lock. Okay, so we saw the private, so we get the tile offset there. Let's make the capital and make it look nicer. Then we can get the tile map size here. So if we store the size in a variable, that's very good thing to do. So we get tile map. Let's just do one word. Tile map size. Make that a vector to int. Then we can store this in here. So tile map size is equal to our level. Actually, we don't need to store it. Let's just keep it in level map. Yeah, that's fine. So get a map, and then our offset though. Tile map offset can be set to. Let's see. Let's just make that vector 2. And then what is this in? Okay, that's an vector. Okay, let's just give it vector 3. Just to our level. Dot size divided by 2, and then minus. So that should work now theoretically. Okay, no, not working, still not working. Okay, but it works up here for some reason. Okay. So don't do a minus. There we go. No, not really, but it's closer. I think I'm going to leave it there for now. Yeah, so I'm going to leave this here for now. I will come back to this maybe at the start of the next stream. That'll be at like, what time is that? So it's nearly 4 o'clock for me now. So in about 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, I'll come back. And then I will try and do this off camera, maybe off stream. And then if not, I will do this at the start of next stream. Okay, so I will see you guys later. If anyone has any questions, you can come into the chat now, ask me anything you want. If not, I will see you all in a couple of hours. Okay, see you guys.